If she started pulling away right after you two got close, and you're sitting there wondering what you did wrong, let me stop you right there. You didn't do anything wrong. She's dismissive avoidant, and I'm about to explain exactly what's happening in her head right now. Here's what probably happened. Things were going great. She was texting back fast, making plans with you. Maybe she even initiated sometimes. You started feeling like, okay, this is real. This could actually be something. And then suddenly she went cold. Texts that used to come back in minutes now take hours, sometimes days. She's always busy now. She needs space. Maybe she even hit you with a classic line, I need to focus on myself right now. And you're sitting there thinking, what the hell changed? Did I come on too strong? Did I text too much? Did I say something that turned her off? The answer is no. What changed is that things got real for her, and that terrifies her. Let me break down why. All right, so here's what's actually going on. Dismissive avoidants have what's called a deactivating strategy. And I know that sounds like some psychology textbook nonsense, but stay with me because this is important. It's basically an unconscious defense mechanism that kicks in when they start feeling too close to someone. Their brain literally goes into self-protection mode. Here's how it works. When she's single, or when you're in the early stages and everything's still casual and fun, she feels safe. There's no real threat. You're not asking too much of her emotionally. But the moment she realizes she's actually developing real feelings, or that you two are heading towards something serious, her brain hits the panic button. And here's the thing. It's not because of you. It's because of her. She learned early on, usually in childhood, that relying on people or being vulnerable leads to pain. Maybe her parents were emotionally unavailable. Maybe someone she trusted let her down hard. Whatever it was, her brain learned this lesson. Closeness equals danger. So now, as an adult, when things start getting intimate, not just physically, but emotionally, her brain protects her by making her want distance. She'll start finding little things about you that annoy her. She'll suddenly need way more alone time. She'll prioritize work, friends, hobbies, literally everything else over you. It's not logical. It's not fair to you, but it's completely automatic for her. She's not sitting there plotting this out. Her nervous system is doing it for her. And here's the really messed up part. The closer she was getting to you, the harder she'll pull away. Because the more she cared, the more scared she became. It's this backward thing where good moments actually trigger the fear response. Does that make sense? All right, let me show you what this looks like in real life. You two had an incredible date. I'm talking real connection here. You talked for hours, shared personal stuff, laughed until your face hurt. She texted you that same night saying, I had such a great time tonight, with a smiley face and everything. And then nothing. Radio silence for 3, 4, 5 days. When she finally responds, it's like nothing happened. She's friendly but distant. Short answers. No enthusiasm. You're confused as hell because the date was good. That's the whole point. That good date triggered her fear, so she retreated to feel safe again. The intimacy you shared scared her, so she pulled back to regulate herself. Or how about this scenario? Things have been going well for a month or two. You're seeing each other regularly, building something. Then out of nowhere, you get a long text. She's been doing a lot of thinking. She realizes she's not ready for a relationship right now. She needs to work on herself. It's not you, it's her. She just needs some space. And you're sitting there like, but we weren't even that serious yet. We were just vibing. Exactly. She saw where it was heading, and she hit the eject button. Before it got there, she could feel herself catching feelings, and that freaked her out more than you being a bad match ever could. Here's another one. You two planned a weekend getaway. Maybe camping, maybe a road trip to another city. She seemed genuinely excited about it. You go and it's amazing. Real quality time together. Vulnerability. Connection. The whole thing. And then the week after, she's distant as hell. Barely responds to your texts. Seems annoyed when you try to make plans. It makes zero sense, right? Because the trip was good. But that's exactly the problem. It was too good. Too close. Too real. You spent multiple days together being vulnerable and intimate, and now her system is overwhelmed. She needs to create distance to feel safe again. Let me give you another situation. 1 week she's all in, texting you good morning, making plans, being affectionate, talking about future stuff you could do together. The next week she's ice cold, takes forever to respond, cancels plans, says she's overwhelmed with work. Then just when you're about to give up and move on, she's back, warm again, initiating, acting like everything's fine. This is the avoidant roller coaster. Man, when she has distance, she feels safe enough to actually miss you and reach out. When you're close again and things are good, the fear comes back and she pulls away, and the cycle just repeats. Or maybe you've experienced this. Things were going well. You invited her to hang out with your friends. She came, had a good time, everyone liked her. You're thinking this is great. She's integrating into your life. And then she starts slowly fading. Not ghosting, but definitely pulling back. Less available, less engaged. Why? Because meeting your friends made it real. It made her realize this isn't just casual anymore. You're bringing her into your world, which means she's becoming someone who matters. And that level of significance triggers her fear of getting hurt. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. All right. So now that you know what's actually happening, what do you do about it? You got 3 real options here. Walk away. This is the hardest option, but sometimes it's the smartest one. If she's not self-aware enough to recognize her own patterns, or she's not actively working on healing them, this cycle will never end. You'll be stuck in a relationship where you're always anxious, always wondering when she's gonna pull away again, always walking on eggshells trying not to get too close. That's exhausting, man. And it'll mess with your head over time. Ask yourself honestly, is this sustainable for me? Can I deal with this pattern long term? Because unless she does serious work on herself, this is what dating her looks like. Now, if you want to try to make it work, here's the second route you can take. Get her space, but don't chase. Don't blow up her phone trying to fix it. Don't send her paragraphs asking what you did wrong. Don't try to force deep conversations about the relationship. That will push her even further away. Instead, actually give her the space she asked for. But here's the key. Give yourself space too. Don't sit around waiting for her to come back. Live your life. Make plans with friends. Focus on your hobbies. Work on yourself. If she reaches out, cool. Respond normally, but don't drop everything. If she doesn't reach out, you're already moving forward anyway. The worst thing you can do is make your whole life about waiting for her to feel safe again. That's not fair to you. And here's your third option. Now, if she's actually self-aware and knows she has avoidant tendencies, you might be able to have a real conversation about it. And I mean calm and honest, not accusatory. Something like, hey, I've noticed you've been pulling back lately. I care about you, but I also need some consistency here. Can we talk about what you need to feel safe in this? If she's receptive to that conversation, if she can acknowledge her patterns and talk about what she needs, there might be hope. Maybe she's in therapy. Maybe she's reading about attachment theory. Maybe she's actually trying to heal. But if she gets defensive or shuts down or tells you you're being too sensitive, that's your answer right there. She's not ready to do the work, which means you're stuck with the cycle. Here's the bottom line with all 3 options. You cannot fix her. You can only decide what you're willing to tolerate and what you need in a relationship. Look, I know this sucks. You met someone you actually liked. Things are going well. And now it feels like you're losing her for no reason at all. But here's the truth you need to hear. Her pulling away isn't about you or your worth. It's about her fear of closeness. It's about patterns she developed years before she ever met you. And unless she recognizes those patterns and actively works to heal them, this cycle will repeat. With you or the next guy, or the guy after that. You deserve someone who doesn't run when things get real. You deserve someone who can match your energy and your effort. So give her space if you want, but don't lose yourself waiting for her to come back. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, share your experience in the comment section, and hit subscribe. I break down avoidant behavior so you stop blaming yourself. See you in the next one.